From the local station, News 4.
Right now at 5:30, a live look where a relentless winter is really impacting millions of people. This is live in downtown Dallas, Texas. The impact of the severe weather lingering in Texas, continuing to impact residents all over the state.
I haven't showered since Sunday, so we're going on, day 3.5.
The winter storm in Texas is causing major damage to the water system. A college student says his apartment flooded when a sprinkler busted. He and his roommates had to walk in a pool of water trying to salvage what they could. He says the room is likely frozen now.
You know what that is? That's a frozen swimming pool. This is in Dallas. Just look at the snow-covered pool furniture. It's so cold out there, there are icicles hanging from the ceiling fans. That area is not the only place hit by rough winter weather. Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia will be seeing isolated storms with the potential of severe thunderstorms in some areas.
Meteorologist Rebecca Berry will touch on how our local weather is impacted from the Texas storm, but we begin with News for Jax reporter Zach Lajway, who spoke with his brother Josh about the current conditions. So Zach, you also spoke with officials from JEA about recovery and what officials in Texas are really experiencing with this.
Yeah, Tarek, as you know, we are no stranger to severe weather here with JEA focused on a term related to weather, and that is storm hardening. So what is it? Well, that's making sure your grid is healthy, is stealthy, something that's taking place right now in Texas.
Just walked about 2 miles to the store. Waited in line for about 3 hours.
Whit Lewis is a Jacksonville native who recently moved to Austin, only to be met with back-to-back snow days. Today in Houston, people were pelted with sleet as they waited in long lines outside of grocery stores. Traffic lights are down throughout the city.
Being from the north, I didn't expect it to be significant.
This is my brother Josh Lajway.
With power being offline, we have no water.
So how long has it been since you've showered?
I haven't showered since Sunday.
And this means no bathroom.
You have to try to find establishments in your neighborhood that have a generator that, is also with some water supply. The grocery stores are quite busy, which causes some concern with COVID. But in terms of, the hot bar and things like that within grocery stores, there's absolutely no food left. And if you also kind of walk through the produce and freezer sections, in a lot of these grocery stores, all of the food has been thrown out.
From frozen wind turbines to other energy plants being offline.
Distributors got the systems back online, but they're trying to artificially reduce supply. So they're now manually taking neighborhoods offline, and they're calling it a rolling blackout.
Controlled outages to ensure they don't do a wide-scale blackout. So rolling blackouts are a fair term.
Ricky Erickson, VP of JEA Electric Systems, says this reminds him of 2 hurricanes that impacted customers throughout Northeast Florida.
But for Matthews, around 260,000, give or take. For Hurricane Irma, it was around 280,000.
Which comes out to millions of dollars in recovery efforts. When we talk about storm hardening or the efforts that come with it, are they oftentimes from lessons hard learned?
Of course, very much so. So one of the things that we do is poles. So we always inspect our poles once every 8 years.
JEA says they are closely monitoring the situation in Texas, and they are ready to respond if they are called upon for mutual aid. They say a big concern for these companies out in Texas will be safety in the coming days. Reporting live in Jacksonville, I'm Zach Lajway, Channel 4, the local station.